Hi there, glad you came. Because I was about to tell a new story. About a boy who wanted to go outside the normal strategy. Like everyone else, this boy started without anything with a purpose to be a dominant factor for the server. But he won't do it like everyone else. He had a plan, well thought out. However, this plan requires him to be really fast right from the start. He had to have a lot of money and a huge house, so he did it like everyone else they would do. He began to find a lot of things he could sell.
Hi there, my name is Katie and thank you for stopping by. I will make this announcement quick so you can get back to the story. This story is hopefully just one of many I'm gonna make, so bear with me if there's some starter mistakes. I'm hoping to fix them as well as going, and if you find something, please let me know in the comments. The videos you are about to see are made differently. Some of them are edited a lot, some might be straight away from the gameplay itself. So I hope you like the concept of having different aspects of the game and not just one aspect. So yeah, I'm gonna dip out again and hopefully you're gonna like the story. And sorry if I interrupted, of course. See you later. Bye.
As I said, he had a thought-out plan, so he had been inside the server in advance to find the fastest way to get the things he needed. So he wasted no time and followed the plan that had been laid. He had found a place where he could raise a lot of money as a solo, without having to be afraid of running into the big groups. But it would be said that it was not going to go exactly according to plan. He wanted opposition from many, including people and groups he had not seen coming. But hey, let's get on the boat with him before he's gone. Found an island with a lot of equipment that the general public would not be able to get their hands on for the first several days. So the plan was simple. He wanted to get a lot of equipment he could sell to the many people in the safe zone. After he had filled up his 2 bags with things, he started his adventure for the safe zone. By being able to use the boat all the way up the coast, he could save a lot of time that he would otherwise have to run, making this a very efficient way of getting back and forth quickly. And the chance of meeting anyone on the way was minimal. So he found the closest place to put the boat in relation to the safe zone. And to save a lot of time, he chose to advertise the new equipment he had in the chat, so he could start selling as soon as possible. As he had expected, there were many who were keen to get their hands on the equipment that was being sold. So in only 20 minutes in the safe zone, he had sold all the equipment and could now start focusing on finding a place to put down a home. But he wanted to do it more effectively. Running from the water to the safe zone took too long. So he invested in a car, which would later prove to be a good choice. So now the trip back to the coast started, with the idea of finding a large building near the coast. But of course he would run into challenges on the way home, which included some trees. He packed the car and now begins searching for the perfect building to begin his construction process of a place to call home. But this did not take long, when the perfect building stood empty in the middle of the city. And with such a large building, his idea was now also possible. With a lot of facilities such as planks and nails spawns, right outside the house. The construction process would go much faster than expected. So now there was only one thing left, and that was to find the perfect design to make the base extraordinary. So after he had run around the neighborhood a bit, he found that he needed to start his building project. He made a flag and could now start building. But now that we're just sitting here, I can tell you about his plan. His plan is quite simple. It involves dominating the Sever. Some would argue that the group everyone feared in PvP was the dominant one. But if he were the richest, he would also have power to have the opportunity to buy everything he pointed to, which makes cars an easy way to display his wealth. After he has used all his nails and had no more money in the bank, he had to run back to the boat and start sailing towards the island. Let me tell you a secret. The guy we're following right now has about 6,000 hours in the game. But he made it look like a beginner. After he has run around the island for a few minutes, he suddenly hears a motoring noise, the sound of a boat approaching. So he does like everyone else, throws everything he has in his hands and prepares to fight. So after shooting after the three who show up, he must conclude that he does not hit very well. So he jumps in the boat with a small defeat in the backpack. As he comes back onto the beach outside his base, he sees a flag out of the corner of his eye. The last thing he wanted right now was a neighbor who should be in the way. So he runs over as fast as he can to see if he can stop the new neighbor from moving in. After killing the neighbor, he can return to his base and sleep well. But the story doesn't end here, so be ready for the next time. I already know that it will be both surprising and exciting. So stay happy until I see you again. Let's have a sneak peek at episode 2.